Is there a connection between aliens and the pyramids? From the shape to the ancient engravings, did aliens intervene? Throughout human history, few monuments have inspired as much wonder, speculation, and debate as the pyramids of Egypt. Rising from the sands along the Nile, these colossal stone structures have stood for thousands of years, their scale and precision captivating the imagination of countless generations. Central to the enduring allure of the pyramids is the tantalizing question: did ancient civilizations build them entirely on their own, or did they receive help from visitors not of this earth? The theory that extraterrestrials played a role in the construction of the pyramids, or at least influenced their design, has become a staple of popular culture and alternative history. But what is the basis for this claim, and does any credible evidence support a connection between aliens and the pyramids? To begin unraveling this mystery, it is important to understand the context in which the pyramids were built. The most famous pyramids, those at Giza, were constructed during Egypt's Old Kingdom, over 4,500 years ago. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of them all, was originally over 480 feet tall and composed of more than 2 million limestone and granite blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. The precision with which these blocks were cut, transported, and assembled has long been a source of amazement. Even with modern technology, replicating such a feat would be an extraordinary challenge. This astonishing accomplishment, achieved in an era without the wheel, iron tools, or powered machinery, has fueled the idea that the ancient Egyptians might have had help from an advanced civilization, perhaps one from another planet. Proponents of the ancient alien hypothesis point not just to the sheer scale of the pyramids, but also to their mathematical and astronomical sophistication. The Great Pyramid, for example, is precisely aligned with the cardinal points of the compass, and its dimensions encode mathematical constants such as pi and the golden ratio. Such achievements, it is argued, seem almost beyond the capabilities of a society just emerging from the Stone Age. But does the case for alien intervention hold up under scrutiny? To answer this, we must examine the evidence cited by believers in the extraterrestrial theory, as well as the explanations offered by mainstream archaeology and Egyptology. One of the most frequently cited pieces of evidence is the pyramid's shape itself. The pyramid, with its broad base and pointed apex, is a form that seems to evoke both stability and mystery. Some theorists argue that the pyramid's shape is not just practical but symbolic, pointing to the heavens and perhaps even serving as a kind of beacon for beings from other worlds. They suggest that the pyramid's alignment and proportions could encode messages or serve as navigational aids for spacecraft. However, archaeologists have shown that the pyramid shape has practical origins. Early Egyptian tombs, known as mastabas, were simple rectangular structures. Over time, architects experimented with stacking these mastabas, eventually arriving at the stepped pyramid. The smooth-sided pyramid was a further evolution, designed for stability and to prevent the structure from collapsing under its own weight. The pyramid's shape also reflects Egyptian religious beliefs, symbolizing the primordial mound from which creation emerged and the rays of the sun, the pharaoh's pathway to the afterlife. Another line of argument centers on the ancient engravings and artwork found within and around the pyramids. Some alternative theorists claim that certain hieroglyphs, carvings, or paintings depict advanced technology or even alien beings, pointing to images that resemble helicopters, airplanes, or humanoid figures with elongated heads and large almond-shaped eyes. However, Egyptologists have carefully studied these symbols and images. What might appear to modern eyes as futuristic machines are, in fact, misinterpretations or the result of damaged and overlapping inscriptions. The so-called helicopter glyphs from the Temple of Seti Thirst at Abydos, for example, are the result of palimpsest, where original carvings were plastered over and new carvings made, eventually causing the two layers to blend into ambiguous shapes. Yet, the allure of the alien hypothesis persists, in part because the pyramids challenge our understanding of what ancient humans could achieve. The logistics of quarrying, transporting, and assembling millions of massive stones with such precision remain a subject of ongoing research and debate. Some alternative theorists argue that certain megalithic blocks are so large and perfectly fitted that only advanced technology, perhaps anti-gravity devices or sonic tools, could have moved and shaped them. Mainstream archaeology, however, offers plausible explanations grounded in evidence. The ancient Egyptians were skilled engineers and organizers. Recent discoveries show the existence of large labor forces, well-fed and housed, working in rotation to build the pyramids. Ingenious methods, such as using sledges to drag stones over wet sand, constructing ramps, and employing copper tools hardened with arsenic, enabled them to achieve feats that seem miraculous today. Far from being slaves, most workers were skilled laborers, highly motivated by religious and civic pride. But what about the mathematical mysteries? The Great Pyramid's proportions and its alignment with true north are indeed remarkable. Some researchers suggest the Egyptians achieved such precision through careful observation of the stars and the sun's shadow, using simple tools like the merkhet and the gnomon. The notion that the pyramid encodes the value of pi, or the golden ratio, is likely a coincidence, as there is no evidence that these mathematical constants were known or intentionally used by the ancient Egyptians. Beyond Egypt, the idea that aliens helped build monumental structures is a recurring theme in alternative history. Similar claims have been made about the megaliths of Stonehenge, the statues of Easter Island, and the Nazca Lines of Peru. In each case, the argument rests on the assumption that ancient peoples could not have created these wonders on their own. This view, critics argue, underestimates the ingenuity, resourcefulness, and determination of early civilizations. The question of ancient alien contact is not just about technology and engineering, it is also about the human desire to find meaning and connection in the past. The pyramids, with their grandeur and mystery, invite us to ponder our place in the universe. In the absence of written records explaining every detail of their construction, it is perhaps inevitable that some will look to the stars for answers. Yet, when we examine the evidence with a critical eye, the case for alien intervention in the building of the pyramids becomes less convincing. Archaeological discoveries have steadily filled in the gaps in our knowledge, revealing a story of human achievement rather than otherworldly assistance. The tools, techniques, and social organization needed to build the pyramids are increasingly well understood, thanks to decades of research and excavation. That said, the question of whether we are alone in the universe remains one of the great mysteries of science. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence continues, driven by advances in astronomy and the discovery of thousands of exoplanets. While there is currently no credible evidence that aliens visited ancient Egypt, the idea continues to inspire curiosity and imagination. It is worth considering why the alien hypothesis is so appealing to many. Part of its allure lies in the genuine mysteries that still surround the pyramids, their construction, purpose, and the civilization that built them. The gaps in our knowledge invite speculation, and the idea of contact with extraterrestrial beings adds a sense of wonder and possibility to our understanding of the past. Moreover, the alien hypothesis often reflects a fascination with the unknown, a desire to believe that there is more to history than meets the eye. It taps into a long tradition of myth and legend, from the gods of ancient mythologies to modern science fiction. In this sense, the pyramids serve as a canvas onto which we project our hopes, fears, and dreams about the cosmos. Science, however, offers a different kind of wonder, the wonder of human potential. The story of the pyramids is, at its heart, a story of what people can achieve when they work together, guided by vision, knowledge, and determination. The ancient Egyptians, with their limited tools and resources, accomplished something extraordinary. Their achievement is a testament to the power of human ingenuity. The pyramids were not built in isolation. They were the product of a sophisticated society with a rich tradition of art, science, and religion. The skills needed to design and construct such monuments were developed over centuries, passed down from generation to generation. The workers who built the pyramids were not faceless slaves, but skilled craftsmen, engineers, and laborers, organized into teams and motivated by a shared sense of purpose. Archaeological evidence, such as workers' villages, tools, and graffiti, paints a vivid picture of daily life on the Giza Plateau. Far from being mysterious, the construction of the pyramids was a massive communal effort, supported by careful planning, logistics, and a deep understanding of materials and mathematics. The alignment of the pyramids with the stars and the cardinal points reflects the Egyptians' advanced knowledge of astronomy, developed through centuries of careful observation. While the idea of ancient astronauts may capture the imagination, it is the story of human achievement that endures. The pyramids stand as monuments not to alien technology, but to the ingenuity, creativity, and determination of the people who built them. Their story reminds us that, given time, knowledge, and cooperation, human beings are capable of accomplishing the seemingly impossible. Yet the debate is not likely to end soon. The allure of the alien hypothesis is strong, sustained by books, documentaries, and popular culture. For every mystery that is solved, new questions arise. The pyramids, with their silent majesty, continue to inspire awe and curiosity. They are a bridge between the past and the present, a reminder of the enduring power of human imagination. In the end, the connection between aliens and the pyramids remains a matter of speculation and belief, rather than science and evidence. While there is no credible proof that extraterrestrials intervened in the construction of the pyramids, the question itself speaks to a deeper human impulse, to seek answers, to explore the unknown, and to imagine what might lie beyond the horizon. As we continue to study the pyramids and the civilization that built them, we are reminded that the greatest mysteries often lie not in the stars, but within ourselves. The pyramids challenge us to look beyond the surface, to seek understanding through evidence and reason. They invite us to celebrate the achievements of our ancestors and to recognize the potential within each of us to shape the world in remarkable ways. The fascination with aliens and the pyramids is, in part, a reflection of our own hopes and fears. It is a story we tell ourselves about the limits of human potential and the possibility of reaching beyond them. Whether or not visitors from other worlds ever set foot on Earth, the pyramids will continue to stand as a testament to the enduring power of human creativity and imagination. As we gaze upon these ancient monuments, we are reminded that the search for answers is as old as humanity itself. The pyramids ask us to look deeper, to question, to wonder. In doing so, they connect us not just to the past, but to the future, a future shaped by curiosity, discovery, and the unending quest to understand our place in the universe. The story of the pyramids is ultimately a human story, a story of vision, perseverance, and achievement. While the idea of alien intervention sparks the imagination, the true wonder lies in what people, working together, can accomplish. The pyramids are monuments not to the unknown, but to the power of knowledge, determination, and the enduring human spirit. And so, as we continue to explore the mysteries of the past, let us also celebrate the achievements of those who came before us. The pyramids stand as a reminder that, while the universe may be vast and full of possibilities, the greatest wonders are often those we create ourselves. Whether or not we are alone in the cosmos, the story of the pyramids is a testament to the extraordinary potential of the human mind and heart. In conclusion, while the theory of alien intervention in the construction of the pyramids is a fascinating and enduring part of popular culture, there is no credible evidence to support it. The pyramids were built by the ancient Egyptians, using their own ingenuity, knowledge, and determination. The real mystery is not how they were built, but how people, across time and space, continue to be inspired by them. The pyramids invite us to dream, to question, and to marvel at the wonders that human beings can achieve. In that sense, they connect us all, to the past, to each other, and to the infinite possibilities of the future.